Whirlwind's MIP media input plates are variations of their DI boxes in standard gang plate sizes for permanent installation in schools, conference rooms, banquet halls, houses of worship, and more. The MIP1, MIP2, and MIP3 utilize the Whirlwind Dimax transformer for low noise and superior sonic transparency. Each plate comes in two finishes: black anodized aluminum or brushed stainless steel. Output connections on the rear are 3.5mm screw-type removable plugs, Phoenix 1984329 or equivalent. The MIP1 is a two-gang wall plate with a mono version of the Whirlwind PCDI computer interface device featuring RCA and 3.5mm stereo jacks and an additional speaker input terminated with a 16-ohm load resistor. The line and speaker inputs are summed together and sent to the Dimax transformer, which balances the output signal and attenuates it by 20 dB. A ground lift switch breaks the ground connection between the inputs and output screw terminal. The MIP1 plates have an additional female XLR connection for a separate mic channel to the plate. The MIP2 is a one-range wall plate with a mono version of the PCDI featuring RCA and 3.5mm stereo input jacks. The line inputs are summed together and sent to the Dimax transformer, which balances the output signal and attenuates it by 20 dB. The pad switch attenuates the output signal by an additional 20 dB when activated. The ground lift switch breaks the connection between the inputs and the output screw terminal. The MIP3 is a one-gang wall plate version of the Whirlwind Pod Mix passive mixing device, combining a microphone with a stereo line-level audio source into a single mic-level output. A line input volume control allows level matching and mixing between the music source and the mic. Use it with MP3 players, computer audio outputs, DJ mixers, etc. Works with both dynamic and condenser microphones and passes fan and power from the sound system to the mic input. A ground lift switch breaks the connection between the inputs and the output screw terminal. The MIP4 is a two-gang wall mount version of the PCDI. It reduces unbalanced line-level signals by 20 dB and balances them for connection to a sound system's microphone inputs. Inputs are via dual RCA, dual quarter-inch tip sleeve, or single stereo 3.5mm jacks. The RCA and 3.5mm jacks are wired in parallel if a through connection is required. Outputs are on the rear via 3.5mm screw-type removable plugs. The MIP4 also features buttons for mono stereo input combined and a pad for adding an additional 20 dB of attenuation. Ground lift switches are provided for each channel. If hum occurs in either channel, setting the switch to the lift position may help to reduce it. The MIP5 is a stereo line balancing plate. Stereo inputs can be connected to the 3.5mm TRS jack or the RCA jacks. Two balancing transformers are provided, one for each channel. Output connections are made via individual 3-pin pluggable screw terminals. A stereo mono switch is provided, which combines left and right together and feeds the summed mono signal to both outputs. A ground lift switch breaks the connection should hum occur. The MIP6 is a mono version of the MIP5. All features are the same except the inputs are permanently summed to mono and balanced with a single 1-to-1 transformer. The MIP7 permits the connection of a microphone or line source to a single mic input of a remote audio processor. The mic input XLR is connected directly to the output screw terminal plug. A stereo line source can be connected to the 3.5mm TRS jack. Left and right are automatically summed to mono and applied to the line input volume control. The Whirlwind MIP AI media input plates are active dual input mixer plates designed to combine line and microphone input sources into a single line level balanced output that can be sent over long distances to remote audio processing equipment. The MIP AI is available in a one-gang wall plate with black or clear brushed aluminum finish and in a two-gang white decor insert. Each Whirlwind MIP AI plate is a standalone two-channel mixer with one balanced mic level input via a 3-pin female XLR and a stereo aux input connected to a 3.5mm TRS unbalanced jack that is summed to mono. A bass cut switch is provided on the mic input for reducing rumble and handling noise. An additional line input appears on the rear panel screw terminals for connecting up to two more MIP AI plates in a daisy chain type configuration. All three plates are summed together and all 6 level controls can adjust their respective inputs up to the maximum output drive level of plus 22 dB. The Whirlwind MIPAO output termination box can be used to connect MIP AI wall plates to processing electronics. Audio output is via a 3-pin male XLR or screw terminals. A 2.1mm power input jack loops the wall power supply to the MIPAI screw terminal connection. Whirlwind has been making pro audio solutions for over 40 years. The MIP wall plates from Whirlwind offer custom solutions in either black or brushed stainless steel. They're made in the USA and have a 3-year warranty.